All right, guys, today we're going to be looking at symbols on a map and history of maps and why all these maps have been lying to you for your whole life. So let's get into it. So our aim for today is to be able to use these keys on maps and to understand the legends of how we can look at those symbols and put them on a map. Our success criteria is to be able to tell us why maps have symbols on them and to use keys to find out what these symbols mean. You should be able to explain what makes a good map symbol and to recognize some map symbols on a survey map can be different from other maps. So what are ordnance survey maps? So ordnance survey maps were first made by the military in the 1700s. It wasn't until the 20th century when they started to work on maps that might recognize today. Maps a long time ago did not look like maps of today. These were all drawn by hand, so people had to go out and actually survey and ordnance the land to try and recognize the sizes and locations of different areas. Now I want you to pause the video, and in the folder there's a video called The History of Maps. This takes us journey through history of all the different types of maps and how we tried to recognize things of the world that we knew very little about. So pause the video and give that a watch. Now here we're going to be discussing the different symbols and ledgers on the map. Why do we even put these little symbols on the map? Pause this video and go ahead and go into the folder called Symbols and Keys on Maps. This will go into why we put symbols and the importance of these symbols. Now, how is it possible that we have so many different types of maps? Well, in this next video, I want you to pause and watch. It is called Why Every World Map You've Ever Read is Wrong. This explains why and how difficult it is to take something that's a sphere like the world and put it on a flat piece of paper. It comes with different challenges. Now, after that, you can go to the website, The True Size. On this website, thetruesize.com, you can pick countries and move them up and down the map to see what they really look like. So when you pick a country all the way to the north, let's just say Russia, and you move it closer to the equator, it actually gives you the exact size of these countries. But when we put them on a flat piece of paper, of course, it expands. So this video explains the differences of sizes and why it's such a challenge to implement these. Now, with the second theme lesson of the week, we're going to be working with all these worksheets. Now, we are going to be identifying different symbols and matching them for what they need or what they mean, Also, we're going to be designing our own symbols for our maps. It doesn't have to all be the same symbol. Every map has different symbols for their type of map. The only thing that's important is that you have a ledger, a little picture next to your map explaining what all these symbols mean to you. I can have a symbol for a road. You can have a symbol for a road. They can all be different. However, you have to make sure that you show what that means. So in the folder, there are a number of different worksheets that we're going to complete on our second lesson. So to wrap up and review our week-long theme, our aim is to use a key to describe features on an ordnance survey map. Success criteria is to tell me why maps have symbols on them. You should be able to use the key to find what a symbol means, and you should be able to explain what makes a good map symbol and to recognize some map symbols on an ordnance survey map. A lot of work this week. Please try and get an atlas if you can. I know it's difficult being out of the country, guys, but do your best. If you have any questions, let us know. Try to stay on top of the work and don't fall behind. We are moving fast. Have a fantastic week, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.